everyone. Welcome to the 42nd Annual Vietnamese Culture Night, The Way We Offer. My name is Gina Huynh, and I am your director. And beside me is my artistic coordinator, Annie Pham.
Kính chào quý vị, chúng tôi hân hoan đón mừng quý vị đến với Đêm Văn hóa Việt Nam lần thứ 42 tại trường Đại học UCLA với chủ đề Những cách yêu. Bên cạnh tôi là Huỳnh Gina, tổng đạo diễn chương trình, và tôi là Phạm Annie, giám đốc nghệ thuật của chương trình hôm nay.
But first, we would like to do a land acknowledgement. UCLA is built upon the land of the Tongva people, who are the traditional land caretakers of Thong Vangar, which encompasses the Los Angeles Basin and the Southern Channel Islands.
Trước tiên, chúng tôi muốn nói vài lời ghi nhận công lao của những người bản địa Gabrielino và Tongva mà trước đây ở trên đất Thong Vangar. Hiện nay là thành phố Los Angeles và phía nam Channel Islands. Nhờ những vị bản địa đầu tiên này mà chúng ta có trường đại học UCLA.
Next, we would like to give a warm welcome to Thai Quynh Yi, a professor of Vietnamese language and culture from the Asian Languages and Culture Department, who has the honor of opening our show tonight.
Tiếp theo, chúng con trân trọng kính mời thầy Trúc Bùi Quynh Yi, giáo sư Việt ngữ và văn hóa tại Đại học UCLA, mở đầu chương trình tối nay. Xin quý vị dành một tràng pháo tay cho giáo sư Quynh Yi.
To save the time, please allow me to speak in Vietnamese to our guests and parents who Vietnamese is the mother language. Kính thưa quý khách, kính thưa quý phụ huynh và toàn thể quý vị. Đại diện cho ban giáo sư Đại học UCLA, đặc biệt phân khoa ngôn ngữ và văn hóa Á Châu, cùng với hai giáo sư Nguyễn Võ Thu Hương và Nguyễn Hoài Thu Ba, chúng tôi hân hoan chào mừng quý vị đến với khuôn viên Đại học UCLA ngày hôm nay. Kính thưa quý vị, là một người từng giảng dạy tại đây ngót 20 năm. Bước chân của tôi đã đi qua nhiều con đường trong khuôn viên này. Bóng của các tòa nhà và các vòm cây đã che phủ lên tôi. Và tôi đã gặp gỡ rất nhiều các thế hệ sinh viên tại đây, đặc biệt sinh viên Việt Nam. Chính vì thế tôi biết sinh viên của đây, đặc biệt con em của quý vị, đã rất chăm chỉ, nhiệt thành và một tình yêu đặc biệt với văn hóa Việt Nam. Đặc biệt ngày hôm nay, các em có một chương trình văn hóa rất đặc biệt mà chủ đề hướng về tình yêu dành cho cha mẹ. Thưa quý vị, có một lần tôi hỏi sinh viên của tôi về một tình yêu vô ngôn, tức là tình yêu không cần nói ra mà cũng hiểu. Và tôi hỏi, có ai trong lớp có tình yêu đó hay không? Một sinh viên trả lời tôi, thưa thầy có. Tôi hỏi ai? Em nói là, thưa thầy, tình yêu vô ngôn đó là tình yêu của mẹ con dành cho con. Con không nói, nhưng mẹ con hiểu. Con nghĩ cái gì, con cảm cái gì, và mẹ thương con bằng một tình yêu vô ngôn như vậy. Thưa quý vị, điều đó chứng tỏ rằng con em của chúng ta thấu hiểu tình cảm của chúng ta. Nhiều khi mình tưởng rằng các em không hiểu, nhưng thực sự trong trái tim các em hiểu rất là kỹ. Đặc biệt ngày hôm nay, với chủ đề hướng về tình yêu cha mẹ, chúng tôi tin chắc các em sẽ đem lại cho chúng ta một đêm văn hóa đầy cảm xúc và những ấn tượng chúng ta không thể quên được. Chúng tôi chúc quý vị một đêm thưởng thức chương trình văn hóa Việt Nam đầy cảm xúc và đầy ý nghĩa. Xin chân thành cảm ơn toàn thể quý vị. Hai người nói chưa? Okay.
Next, I would like to introduce my producer Joanne Leung, and my stage manager Ray Ting Jia.
Hi everyone, my name is Joanne Leung and I'm the producer for this year's Vietnamese Culture Night. Through this year's VCN, I, alongside many others involved in this production, have been granted the space to explore what it means to be Vietnamese-American and how that identity colors our own lives and individual experiences as we navigate this world that has never carved out a space for us. This year's show is special because it has taught me about all the different ways we offer ourselves and the love that we all hold so dear to our hearts. I am honored to stand before you all tonight and showcase everything that we have prepared over these last few months. Though our show may only last one night, the story we have told here on the stage will remain alive through what everyone decides to take with them once they leave. We hope that this show will become part of you as it has become part of us.
Hi everyone, my name is Ray Ting Jia and I am the stage manager for this year's Vietnamese Culture Night. I'd like to first and foremost thank all of our family, our friends, and our supporters for being there for us from day one of working on this production. I still remember the late night meal that I had with my roommate as she announced that she'd become the director of this year's VCN and invited me to work on this production alongside her as the stage manager. I have been stage manager for musicals like The Mystery of Edwin Drood and plays like Peter Pan in my high school in Maryland, but I have never imagined that I'd be a part of the executive team for a production put on at Royce Hall at UCLA. So being here in the midst of a pandemic and in my last year at UCLA is a privilege and an honor. I like to also thank VSU and all of the VCN cast, crew, and staff for inviting me into the Vietnamese-American space at UCLA, despite me not being Vietnamese. They have welcomed me into the community honorarily, and I am proud to now present this play to you all after months of hard work. What you will see tonight is a culmination of more than half a year's worth of work. A lot of sleepless nights, hours upon hours of rehearsals and practices have all been just for this one night and for the memories that this production will leave upon you. So I hope you all enjoy the show.
Chúng tôi, chúng em, chúng con xin chân thành cảm ơn quý khán giả đã đến dự và xem livestream từ khắp nơi. Chứng kiến sự cố gắng hết mình của sinh viên UCLA trong đêm văn hóa Việt Nam lần thứ 42 này. Chúng tôi cảm ơn rất nhiều đến thành viên của toàn ban tổ chức và tất cả các sinh viên trình diễn. Khởi đầu chỉ là một chút ý tưởng vui vui giữa 4 người bạn. Ý tưởng đó đã được dàn dựng thành một buổi trình diễn quy mô tràn ngập yêu thương đêm nay. Đêm văn hóa Việt Nam này là thành quả của một công trình gồm hơn 130 sinh viên dồn hết tâm trí và sức lực luyện, tập không ngừng nghỉ suốt 6 tháng qua. Có những lúc chúng tôi cũng tự hỏi tại sao mình làm việc này. Tại sao đêm văn hóa Việt Nam này lại quan trọng như vậy? Và ngay cả cũng không biết chương trình đêm nay có thể thực hiện được không trong hoàn cảnh dịch bệnh Covid. Tuy nhiên, chúng tôi đã có mặt đêm nay vượt thắng tất cả, sẵn sàng gửi đến quý vị chương trình với tất cả tấm lòng của mình. Chúng tôi cùng với mỗi người bạn trong chương trình đêm nay là một phần trong từng lời nói, lời ca, điệu múa, câu chuyện trong vở kịch. Chúng tôi lớn lên mang theo truyền thống và kinh nghiệm quý giá của cộng đồng người Mỹ gốc Việt. Đêm trình diễn này là món quà mà chúng tôi thương tặng đến từng người bạn, gia đình và cộng đồng. Trong chương trình đêm nay, mong rằng quý vị cũng sẽ cảm động và liên hệ với chính mình qua những câu chuyện giữa hai thế hệ trong gia đình. Cho bản mà chúng ta cùng trải nghiệm trên sân khấu này sẽ là những kỷ niệm đẹp, mãi động trong lòng toàn ban tổ chức, các bạn sinh viên và tất cả quý vị khán giả.
I would first like to thank you all for being here tonight. For a long while, we were unsure if we would be ever able to tell this story tonight on this stage in front of you all. It is the culmination of several months of hard work of over 130 students, all to tell just one story out of the infinite amount from our community. Tonight's show was inspired by the connections we have to unspeakable tragedies and how they persist in every facet of our lives, especially the way we love. Violence, like love, can be so unspeakable that it must be felt via flesh, bone, and blood. Much like my parents' traumas, their care was silent and manifested as consistent worrying and expectations, but also their insistence on providing security for me while I stumbled into adulthood. I came to the idea of writing The Way We Offer, Nhung Các Yêu, to describe what it meant to have been given love with such silent ferocity and to devote yourself to others in the exact same way. Our story focuses on one person's journey of unraveling how intergenerational trauma has affected her relationship with herself and the ones that she loves most. I hope that the way we offer can properly celebrate ourselves and the way our community offers love and care to one another, no matter how different it may look. Thank you.
Please stand for the Vietnamese and U.S. national anthems. One, two.
Ngày không ra nỗi uống trà đến ngày giải phóng, đồng lòng không đi hy sinh đích gì thuần sống, vì tương lai quốc dân cùng sống và quay tên, làm sao cho nơi sống từ nay luôn vun bền, dù cho thay phôi trên không giá, từ nước lên bao đào đêm bao, nỗi sống nước biết phải khôn dài nơi, nỗi công sẽ luôn vun bền thăng chi, trăng quýt trên đảo lan tràn khắp nơi, bàn thiên nơi đất Nam cho đỡ muôn đời, không ra nỗi mà hiến tôi cả, không ra nỗi mà làm chẳng thay thôi, thoát cơn thiên pha bé vạn nơi sông, xuống dài nghìn năm dần dòng lạc hồn. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts
could you do that? Why would you even say that? I don't understand. I'll be as loud as I want. And continue along with their evenings. You assume the worst of me. Do you have any idea how that makes me feel? Why would you say that you're a good-for-nothing man? I don't get to see my friends in months because we've all been busy trying to make ends meet, and you tell them that you think I'm gonna leave you? That's so embarrassing, and I feel so ashamed. I don't know how you did it, but you made me feel ashamed for something that I never even did.
It's true, though. You have to admit it eventually. I am a good-for-nothing man. I don't have much to offer you, Em. I'm not the best at studying. I'm awful at art, and I'm so uncoordinated that I'll trip over nothing. I'm not the most attractive either, and there are so many other men who can make
Will you grow
happy.
a spine? I'm not going to admit to hating you as much as you hate yourself.
Em, I just said that
Because what? Because you think I'm going to leave you? Where did you even get the slightest inkling that I was dissatisfied with anything about you? I went to that dinner with you, didn't I? I wouldn't bring you out to see my friends if I didn't like you. I wouldn't have woken up at the crack of dawn to go see the sunrise with you, or gone on that bike ride with you just to end up with mud all over my school uniform if I wasn't happy with you beside me. I wouldn't have made all those plans with you if I wasn't happy with you. We have plans together, don't we? I'm doing this with you because I trust you. Can't you see that? And he'll come?
I do. And here I am. You stop yelling at me now. I'm sorry for making you feel embarrassed. If anything, I'm the one that's more embarrassed of myself. I'm the only son in my family, and I have no idea what I'm doing. My parents and my family keep asking me about what my dreams are and what I want to achieve, and I feel so ashamed that I don't have a single clue. I just don't know.
I had no idea that you felt that way. I just wanted to support you, and I thought the best way to do that would be to encourage you, but I didn't know that I made your worries even worse.
I am scared. You scare me sometimes. Like, you always tell everyone about how amazing I am and how proud of me you are, and I want to be that kind of person for you, but I'm not. I wanted to give you room to leave in case you wanted to do this with someone else.
And I do not want that. I'll repeat it as many times as I need to for you to get through that head of yours. I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. I'm proud of you for just being you. And I want to support whatever it is that you do, and if you don't know, that's completely okay, and you have your entire life ahead of you, and you'll be able to figure it out. You can do whatever it is that you want to do, and I'll stay by your side. I just ask that you stay by mine.
What if all that I have isn't enough? We're leaving Vietnam soon, and I have no idea what we're going to do when we get to America. We're crossing a whole ocean to start a new life for ourselves. What if we cross that ocean only to end up washed up on the shore? What then? I don't have time to figure out what I want to do, and I need to find a job and make a living for both of us.
You can find out what you want to do when we get there. There's a school or a program for everything over there. You'll find something for you. And you don't have to provide everything for me. I don't want that. And I'll never, ever ask that of you. We're going across that whole ocean together. There'll always be people on shore. We'll just have to ask someone to direct us to the nearest phone booth when we get there. You have that cousin, and I have the uncle over there that can help us out. We won't be alone. We're doing this together.
I guess I was pretty silly for thinking you'd change your mind.
Just silly. Outright incorrect. Have some pride for yourself.
We can work on it.
Of course we can. We're doing this together. Don't doubt that for a second.
I need love, love to ease my mind. I need to find someone to call mine. But Mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. You gotta trust, give it time. No matter how long it takes, but
Gong,
Maya,
why are you home so late?
Maya,
The salon opens early tomorrow, and you know I need you to help set up. They will take away our whole business if we don't double the amount we make by the end of the month. Don't you care about your mother's heart? How are you going to take over the salon one day when you can't even wake up for opening?
Maya,
You have been acting out lately, and I'm sick of it. This is the example you're setting for your younger siblings? How shameful. The advertisements I asked you to help me put up have not been touched. You used to be a big help at the salon, and now I can barely even get you to do this. You have to grow up, Gong. You are the eldest. If you can't take care of your chores, how are you going to take care of yourself? And our business later.
Maya, I can take care of myself. I wanted to tell you. I'm sorry I've been neglecting the salon lately. I've just been busy preparing for something.
Preparing for what?
Preparing to leave soon. Yet and I are moving to America. I won't be able to help out anymore, and I don't want to work at the salon forever. I can't.
And? What makes you think you can abandon the family like that? We all have to do things we don't like, Gong. Cuộc đời óng như vậy thôi. That's life.
What's my life, Maya? And I won't be taking over the salon. We've been planning to go to America for a while now. We don't know exactly when
You
yet,
want
but
me?
planning to-
America? I bet you don't even know when you're going to leave yet. What do you think you're going to get over there?
An education. I don't want to be a hairdresser forever, and when I leave, I can finally get the education that I need to be a teacher.
And? What's stopping you from getting that here? What is across an ocean that you cannot get here?
Maya, you know, not just anyone can get an education here. No matter how well I study, even if I get better grades than the best student in my class, I still won't be able to go to college. What's across an ocean? A fresh start. A brand new life.
You can't even maintain what you have here. You think it's so easy to start a new life just anywhere, don't you?
Man, why don't you believe in me? Don't you think I can do it? I'll make enough money to bring you in back. You can live with us, and you won't have to work anymore. Not in America.
Is that what you think? Or are you doing whatever that rich boy is telling you to do, huh?
No. This is something that we both decided that we wanted to do together. I'm not following around some man like you think I am, man. I have my own dreams. Dreams of a life without struggle. And there's opportunity there, real opportunity. We can get an education, and there'll be laws to protect us. We don't have to be scared anymore.
So that's what you want? You will keep choosing your own path, and then you'll only remember bad man when you need help. How selfish.
Man.
Go! Didi! You go and see what happens when you choose your own path.
Man, it's not just my path. I'm doing this for all of us. For Ba. For you.
Enough. Get inside. It's cold, and you will get sick. And then what? You won't be able to go to America, leaving Ba and Mẹ to take care of you.
Man,
As you were saying in the car, you were telling me that Lily's fling is leaving love letters in her gym bag.
Can't believe it either. Thought she didn't do the whole feelings thing. But I guess she seems to kind of like it. What with that goofy look on her face like she just got asked at the middle school dance?
Eli, just because you never got asked.
Shush! Damn, she caught me.
So, They're in puppy love.
Would have misplaced every single letter and forgotten they were even given to me.
You would. You really would. Tell me again how we even ended up together.
You kept dropping hints, but I kept missing him until finally I asked you out. Was completely expecting for you to reject me, mind you.
I thought you were purposefully starting to ignore me.
Does sound about right.
So, what's with this dinner?
What do you mean, what's with this dinner? Congratulations on your internship? What else? We're celebrating? It's my treat. So, when's the big move? Have you told your parents?
No, not yet. I don't know if I should stay here in California for the summer or go.
Haven't you always wanted to go to New York? You literally never stop talking about the place. I swear I could walk through Flushing with my eyes closed just based on what you told me. Is it about your mom?
I guess so. I feel kind of bad. I've always helped out at the salon until I left for college. I feel like she expects me to come back. Don't want to disappoint her.
But isn't it a good thing that you got this position? Her kids furthering her career, setting up a stable livelihood and income, growing up?
I don't know. My mom's different. She doesn't want that. All she wants is for me to stay close to home. I can't tell her that I won't be back to work at the salon in the summer. Not when she tells me whenever I'm home that she wishes I could find a job nearby. If I tell her, it'll get too complicated. She'll ask about my post-grad plans, and then she'll start nagging at me because I haven't got the slightest clue, and then... Besides, I've always worked at the salon in the summer anyways. What's one more summer?
But you do have a clue. You've literally spent your entire college career building a skill set around music production. Do not tell me you spent all those nights at my place hunched over my coffee table just to let this one go. Internships are huge, June. Isn't this what you've wanted for yourself? Isn't this why you started the band?
I know. I just need some time to think about it. I haven't accepted the position yet or anything, so it's not like I'm committed to it.
From the looks of it, you seem pretty committed for a while. You've wanted this ever since we met. Even my mom knows you want to go to New York. When do you have to reply to them?
By the end of this weekend.
It's Tuesday, right? So we still got some time. Listen, I really think you should consider the internship a little more without your family in the equation.
It's good to help out the family.
Yeah, I know. I'm really, really proud of you for landing this one, June. And I trust that you'll make the best decision for yourself.
I don't know if I have the time.
Why? What's going on?
I have to go back to my hometown this weekend. It's my little brother's birthday, and I have to help my mom cook all the food and entertain all the guests coming.
Oh.
What?
It's my race this weekend, remember? You said you could make it when I asked you last week.
Oh my gosh, wait, I'm so sorry. I can still make it. Should I not go home anymore? I can ask a friend.
It's okay. It's okay. You've already made plans, and I don't want it to be a hassle for you or your family or whoever you rope into driving all that way to come get you.
You'd come get me.
Fair.
I'd rather come back earlier if it meant I got to be at your race. I want to support you. You've been practicing so much.
Well, it's kind of up to you, isn't it? You want to ask your parents to drive you back? Well, I am disappointed that you won't be able to make it, but I don't want to make it awkward between you and your parents. Say hi to the little man for me, at least.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, June. I just worry. You're 20. You should be able to ask your parents for things. You don't always have to be the one helping them out.
Okay.
Well, while you're at home, You're at least gonna ask your parents to come to your gig next weekend? The album you've been working on is releasing, right?
Maybe. It's missing some pieces still. I don't know if they would want to see such a rough performance. I want it to be perfect. The band, the album, the performance. I want it to be something that you and them can be really proud of.
As long as you wrote it, I'll like it. I like everything you write. June, you've been working so hard on this. Come on, give yourself some credit. Ask them to come.
I'll ask if it comes up.
Alrighty then. So, how's the band holding up now that you're in overdrive?
We're sustaining ourselves on the leftover blueberry muffins that Tiffany gets from her work. And when we're not reviewing the song, Riley's asleep because he's always staying up doing work.
So you're alive?
Surprisingly. I don't know. I'm just really worried. I really, really want people to like this new release. I was thinking that maybe I could give my mom a copy of the CD, you know? But I don't know if she'll even like it, or maybe she won't even use it. She's never been a fan of rock music, and she still listens to 80s music religiously.
I'm sure she would love it. Thank you.
Thanks.
Do you not like what you got? Do you want to switch plates?
No. I think it's good. Oh yeah, let's who can play a vacuum.
Yours is so good. What are you moping about?
Oh, you like it? Here, have some more.
It's okay. Save some for yourself.
If you like it so much, here, have more of it.
Man, what am I gonna do with you?
Buy a dessert later.
Hey, wait, hold on. No, I buy a dessert, you buy a dessert. That's always been the deal.
Can we go where no one else goes? Can I know when no one else knows? Can we fall in love in the moonlight? Poetry and big flowers. Say you meet me at the altar. Can we fall in love in the moonlight? Oh, moonlight, I'll be spending with you on these blue nights. You'll be holding me until the sunrise and the sombers be waking up. Oh, and true love, kinda hoped it would feel like a rom-com. I've been planning this out in my
Nguyễn, ông Sa tới rồi kìa. Your boy's here. Finish with your client or else you'll get lonely and start hogging the magazines again.
Okay, Jade.
Anh khỏe không? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How's the salon going? Tay dong kat ba? Seems like you're never running out of clients.
You know how it is, An. Busy business is good business. You must feel the same way about your auto shop. No matter how much time passes, people will always need their hair done and their cars fixed.
You're right about that one, G. You know, maybe I can add to your business. Next time I need a haircut, maybe I can squeeze away from Nguit's scissors and get myself into one of your chairs.
Don't even bother. She'll give us an earful when she sees a hair on that big head out of place. The only hair you're allowed to have is a wife's haircut. Chỉ bà xã làm được thôi.
You're right about that one. I keep telling you, his hair is so fragile and thin that even I'm scared I'll render him bald. Which is why I keep telling you to use more conditioner, and what am I using my employee discount for? You're gonna keep using too little for your hair.
A hairdresser's husband bald? Scandalous.
You two keep going like this, I'm sure I'll end up bald for nightfall.
Not if you quit using a penny's worth of conditioner.
All right, Em, whatever you say. When does your next client come in?
15 phút nữa. 15 minutes.
Rest when you get home. Yao San can help with the eggs.
Too bad Yao San can't get us any time off. How's your wrist? You have a doctor's appointment next week, by the way. And have you been wearing your brace? How come I don't see you wear it anymore?
Em?
I know it's uncomfortable, but it's not going to heal properly. You have to wear it.
Sai rồi. Wrong wrist. Em, you didn't wear socks again? What, were you rushing out the door so bad you couldn't even find a pair? You need to relax a little, Em. I can take care of myself. Your heart's gonna give out if you keep going like this.
I just feel bad. And your wrist ended up like this.
What for? It's not like you're the one who strained it.
You wouldn't have injured it. We have to live like this. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm just tired. And I thought that we would be able to come here and live better lives. And we'd struggle, of course, but I thought that would only last for a little while before we got to go to school. But nothing from our old schools could transfer over to here, and it was so hard to get on the form site, and now we can barely take any time off from these jobs, and even then, you still have to work with your injury. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the life that I thought we'd be living when we came here. I didn't promise you this.
You didn't promise me anything, Em.
But I did, and I did. I know your family doesn't like me, and I know that you tried hiding it from me. You had so much going for you, and I strung you along on this dream with a penny to my name. You could have had such a better life. Your wrists wouldn't be injured, and you wouldn't have had to work so often, and you would have been comfortable.
What they said about you is neither here nor there. Don't go. I know this isn't what we imagined, but blaming yourself isn't going to get us anywhere. I have never once thought of blaming you for the life we have now. When we got married, you didn't promise me any sort of life. You only promised to be a life together. I know we're both tired, but life is long. There are changes along the way, big and small. Leaving Vietnam might have been one of the bigger ones. But who knows? My wrist will heal soon, and I can get back to the auto shop and do the paperwork, or find another job that strains my wrist less.
Sure things will change?
Well, I can't guarantee anything, but who knows? Maybe when our landlord finally reads our maintenance report, he'll get our water pressure of ours fixed. That'll be good enough for me, honestly.
Well, would you want any bigger changes?
Of course I do, and I know you do too. We can work up to those. Why, are you suggesting we move or something? I think we should start small, like changing my haircut, for example.
Maybe.
All right, next time we need to get a haircut, I'm going to show you this picture of Tom Cruise. He is so cool, and with his hair and
I've seen Mission Impossible way too many times. But sure, I'll do it. Anyways, while I'm with this client, you can start thinking about our new home. Mua nhà mới.
All right. Wait, what, a new home? I thought we were starting small. What?
You said life is full of changes, right? We have a big one coming up soon. Well, Albeit is small now, but they'll get bigger eventually.
Wait, Em?
I'll tell you more later. I have to go.
May there be blessings for the health of my family.
We're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and
Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This one that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Let them say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Nothing's gonna stop us now. I'm so glad I found you. I'm not gonna lose you. Whatever it takes, I will stay here with you. Take it with the good times, see it through the bad times. Whatever it takes is what I'm gonna do.
Let them say we're crazy. What do they know? Put your arms around me, baby. Don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Nothing's gonna stop us. Ooh, all that I need is you.
All that I ever need.
And all that I want to do is hold you forever, ever and ever. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Build this dream together, standing strong forever.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
Oh, nothing's gonna stop us now. We'll still have each other.
Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Go, Eli! Sorry, were you? Could you be a bit more quiet, please? Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to record a video here.
All right, that one was good. Make sure y'all have a cool down. Tomorrow, we'll be working on strength training. Remember your resistance bands.
All right.
Sounds good. Go team.
Good job, y'all.
Nice work, Eli. Looks like you got someone waiting for you over there.
Hey, June. Over here. Oh, she missed it. Thanks for swinging by. You didn't have to come pick me up.
She's supposed to say nice work, y'all. That's why it was really awkward.
You okay? You looking a little worse for wear there.
Just the usual intensives coach makes us do before a big race. Definitely need to roll out my muscles when I get back. Nothing I can't handle, though.
Alrighty, we get it. You're captain of the track team.
Who, me? How'd you find out?
A little birdie told me. A very loud birdie.
She's just a little proud is all. Probably flies the fastest of the whole flock.
Sure. But I do recall, it's a little difficult seeing them amongst everyone. They're a little short, if you will.
Yeah, I get it. Ever since we started dating, you've kissed your dreams of a height difference. Goodbye. Pretty excited for this weekend? I got the jitters, but man, I cannot wait to hear the roar of the crowd when the race starts. Oh, that really gets me going. That and the relief when your teammates crush you in a bear hug afterwards.
You all look like a huge sweaty mess when you do that.
Believe me, feels a lot sweatier than it looks. You know what else gets me pretty excited? That after practice snack you always get me.
That's right. Here's your blueberry muffin. Break any personal records today?
No. Why? You've been asking me that almost every time you've picked me up for the past few months now. You know it's not all about breaking records, right?
No, I know. It's just you get so happy when you do. And I just like to see you happy.
Loads of things besides running make me happy.
That's pretty loaded coming from you. You geek out about track and field all the time.
So tragic of you to have been involved with an athlete.
Not at all. I like it. It's fun to see us do different activities. Speaking of which, I have a lot of course logistics to catch up on for the band. And I know your race is coming up this weekend, and I still feel really bad that I'm gonna miss it. I can make it up to you. What if we spend tomorrow night on the track field? I can bring my laptop and extra water and snacks.
Tomorrow? It's Thursday. It's getting a little close to the race. I feel like I should stay in and get some rest. Besides, if it's date night, why are we spending it at the track where I'm literally at every single day? Let's not sit out in the cold. Let's spend some quality time together on the couch. You really don't have to make it up to me. There's actually no...
But I don't want to distract you. I'd feel even worse if I was the reason you did poorly.
I would never blame you for something like that. That's completely out of your control. Besides, it's not like the race is my career or anything. It's not like I don't have other opportunities.
But whenever we start a show, we always finish it in one day, and you get sleep deprived. What if that interferes with your practice? It would be all my fault.
Now, why would I think that? I appreciate the thought and foresight, really. But I can't have you sitting out in the cold with nothing to do than to watch me train. And besides, I'm getting old. Can't stay up like I used to. Just a few episodes and bedtime.
I didn't say I would be out there doing nothing. I said I have work to do, remember? I have a lot I need to do. We could work on what we need to do, but together, in the same space.
I didn't mean to say you had no work. All right. One night at the track won't hurt. But you better pack an extra sweater. Bring some snacks for yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, can we please get out of here? It's getting cold. I could really use a hot shower and a bowl of soup and a heating pad for my back.
Sounds good. Oh, here, let me help you.
It's fine. Thanks, though.
Oh, come on. I know you're pretty tired. Weren't you just saying how sore you were?
It's not a big deal. I've walked back from practice without you before. I could carry my bags myself.
Eli, come on. You're being ridiculous. I'm offering you help. Just take it.
If you say so. Don't mind me. Race ya.
Eli, wait up.
Có lẽ anh hơi ngây ngô không nhận ra. Có lẽ em muốn là tìm thấy tiếng khóc để em hạnh phúc hơn khóc để em là em hơn khóc chẳng cần em thao thức mỗi đêm xin thứ gì thêm vì có thể là em cần phải tiếng khóc để
khi xa, ta như chưa từng yêu lòng nào. Thật khó để nói ai đã phạm lỗi, cảm giác mệt mỏi đã kéo hai ta phải chia đôi, gối và chẳng.
Hello? Hi! No way! You got the new Pokemon game? Can I come over sometime to play? Oh, yeah. Mom. Mom? Wait, hold on. I'll call you back. Mẹ!
Gong, what's the matter?
Can I go to a friend's house?
Đi qua nhà bạn hả? Chừng nào? When?
Tomorrow! They got the new Pokemon game and I've been dying to play it.
Tomorrow's Saturday, Gong. You know Ba and I work longer on the weekends. Besides, watch your little brother if you're at your friend's house.
Can we ask Auntie to watch him for a little while? I always watch Leo when I come back home from school. I'm tired. Can I play, please? I just want to play with my friend. He could survive without me for a little while, right?
What? No. How long is a little while? Your brother is still too little and he needs you, Gong. Your dad watches him while you're at school because he needs someone with him, you know? Your dad works late because he has to watch Leo while you're at school. I'm sorry, Gong. I really can't take you to your friend's house. Tell her you can't go.
That's not fair. Why do you only care about Leo? What about me? I just want to...
Then? Enough. You were staying home.
Man, that's not fair.
A lot of things in life aren't fair, Gong. Do you think I want to be away all the time working? No! We all have to do things we don't like. Cuộc đời em như vậy thôi. That's just how it is.
Em, let me. Now go wash up. You still smell like the salon.
They're gonna get all wrinkled if you carry it in your arms like that. Put it in the basket.
All right. Now go. You and your mother are so similar.
Barely.
I'll read you a story when I get back, okay?
Only if you want to.
When I was younger, I saw my daddy cry and curse at the wind. He broke his own heart and I watched as he tried to reassemble it. And my mama swore that she would never let herself forget.
You got this.
Do not. Well, did you get any work done?
We're short on some funds, but nothing a quick little fundraiser won't solve.
Fundraiser? I thought you swore never to do another fundraiser after the last bake sale sent y'all under. I had the worst stomachache eating all the leftovers.
That's because Riley thought it would be a good idea to get banana cream pies. Who even likes banana cream? What, do they hate themselves?
Guess so.
What do you think would be a good idea to help the band fundraise? I was thinking maybe we could set up a small booth of carnival games this time, or maybe donuts?
Whatever you think works best will probably do well.
All right. Donuts it is.
If that's what you want.
You okay? You seem a little distant. Is there anything wrong?
Yeah, something is wrong. Did you ever consider that I didn't want to spend one of my few free nights training? I get it. You have work to get done and you're trying to stay on top of it, but that doesn't mean you have to micromanage me too.
I understand that you're frustrated, but I don't think I'm trying to micromanage you. I just thought that this would be a good idea since your big race is coming up and I didn't want to distract you.
Don't say you understand when you clearly don't, June. You aren't distracting me from anything. I have said this so many times already. My achievements have nothing to do with you. Where did you even get the idea that I thought you were a distraction?
How could I not when you get so happy when you reach your goals? I know how much this means to you. How could I spend time with you knowing that I'm clearly taking you away from something that makes you happy and keeps you motivated? I thought you wanted me to push you to be your best self. You told me on our first anniversary that you loved me because I brought out the best in you.
Are you even listening to yourself? You're supposed to bring it out, not force it out. You aren't my parent, June. You can't keep pressuring me to bring you home new personal records or trophies.
I would stop pressuring you if you just push yourself more. You keep going on and on about all these Olympian track stars and how you wish you could be them one day. Why don't you? Just wish, Eli. Go do it. And I believe in you. That's why I'm trying to support your goals and aspirations.
That is entirely my responsibility. I never put that on you, ever. You keep trying to make me into the perfect girlfriend you have in your head, and you make me feel like I'm at the finish line where I'm everything you want me to be. But you can't keep taking credit for my own successes like you're living vicariously through me, June.
You are so fucking full of yourself. As if I don't have my own dreams. I have a life outside of you, Eli.
Go home, June.
Only if you want me to.
Rồi một mùa thu đã dần qua, đông đến cùng ta mang những lạnh giá vì một người ra đi vội vã để tôi đi tìm. Trong đêm tôi vẫn đi tìm hoài để thấy
Em, don't fall asleep yet, Em. You haven't had dinner.
Okay, and the baby seconds that statement. She's incredibly cranky that she hasn't been fed yet. So much so that she's decided that my bladder is her personal punching bag.
Sure she's the only one punching it?
What? This isn't a 2-for-1 deal, Anne. We're 8 months in already. Tam tháng rồi.
You never know.
Men.
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
I said, is dinner ready yet?
Yes. Okay.
How much money do we have left for groceries?
Are you really sure you want to talk about this right now, Em? When the baby's so near, you need your rest. Things will be a little bit tight for the rest of the month, but a coworker told me that the local elementary school's having a canned food drive for the other side of town for the food bank. I think I'll check it out and see what I can do.
I'll come.
I'm not so sure that's such a great idea, Em. You've been so fatigued lately, and you've hardly been out of bed. I think it'd be better if you just stayed at home and had time to do things you enjoy.
Do things I enjoy? You want me to do things I enjoy when you come home aching and too tired to even wash up? I'm still able to help, and don't you think I feel horrible enough knowing that I can't help earn money for us anymore? And I barely even see you. Less than we were both working.
I know, Em, but this is only temporary. I know you feel terrible, but I don't want you injuring yourself or Embe. You shouldn't worry. I can do this fine. My wrist healed, and I don't mind working the extra hours if it means that both of us can stay at home safe and fed. Trust me. I have little to my name in this country, but I am offering all that I have for this family. Let me take care of us.
I don't want to eat anymore. I'm không đói nữa. I think I'm going to be sick.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go to the couch.
I don't know how we're gonna do this. We've barely set up the crib and changing area. We've barely gotten any clothes for her, and I have no idea what I'm doing. How am I supposed to give birth? I have to rest after Ambea comes, and what if I can never work as often as I did before? Who'll take care of her?
Such a silly question. Us, of course. Who else?
take care of me.
Have you asked any of the other ladies at the salon about it?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be the subject of their gossip.
Do you remember anything from when your mother gave birth to your younger siblings?
We didn't have that much time. I was usually the ones that would look after them while she rested, unless they needed to be fed. She was back to working before I could even blink.
Do you want to ask her?
What? No. The last time I called her, all she did was nag at me to eat more and to visit soon. And I keep telling her that we don't have enough money to visit soon, but she keeps insisting that we do.
It's been so long since you two had that conversation. Your mom cares about you. Aggressively, yes, but undoubtedly, she cares. I think she misses you. There's a whole ocean between you two, and I think she just wants you to live healthily and well.
Maybe we needed that ocean apart. I just want her to understand that this is my decision, that she can't control me anymore.
I don't know. I think that's something up for you both to decide. I need to go to work now. I'm going to get ready and pack up the food for you. If you can, try and eat a little before I come home, okay?
Hello? Ida? Who is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Gang hả? Is it nighttime over there already?
Yeah, it is.
What are you doing up so late?
I just finished eating dinner.
Dinner? At this hour? Ay.
Yes, I ate dinner late today. Anyways, I'm calling because there's something I wanted to ask you about.
Okay, what?
Kang Sap-san, I'm giving birth soon. How do I prepare myself?
How soon?
A month and a half?
Rest. Eat healthy. Your body is in a hot state right now. After you give birth, do not comb your hair. Don't eat oil. Drink lots of herbal tea.
Wait, Maya, stop, slow down. How long again until I can comb my hair, and what kind of herbal tea? We can't find that many herbs here. Are there any substitutes?
I have to go now, Gang. I have customers waiting.
What? Right now? Please, Maya. I need you right now.
I know you do. You always do. Your once-a-year call. Only calling for ban mail when you need help.
Maya,
I have to take care of the salon now, Gang. Ba is wary and weak, and I have to work to put your siblings into college. My responsibilities won't magically disappear. Other people have to take care of what I leave behind.
Maya, please. I'm scared.
Bé tên gì? What's the baby's name?
the summer in Van, like a cloud. At Van, a cloud from the summer. Pretty. Do you want to see her someday?
We don't have money, Gong. I can't
Wait,
come help.
man, please, we can figure this out.
Xin bảo vệ đứa con tôi được an toàn. Protect and bless my eldest child, please.
Every night I'm talking to the moon, still trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away.
Are you sure you can go home? Do you even want to go? What am I gonna say? Sorry that I have to go away. Far, far away where I can be.
I wonder how you're doing. Do you still wake up in pain? I think of you often. I just didn't wish I had to have so much caution. When I approach you, I don't know what I'm seeing.
I don't know what you expect of me. No, I do know. I just don't want it. You keep trying to live the life you could have had through me. But why am I alive if only to continue yours? Where's my life? Where's my choice?
Choices have consequences. You have duty from the moment you are born, and if you disregard those duties, who will pick them up? If no one does, they'll just come back to you, even if you run far, far away. Your duties will follow you, even across an ocean. You have to choose. You may choose your own path, but all that you may end up with is yourself and the hope that things will change. A small, little hope that you carry along the way. But that hope gets heavy, doesn't it? Can you stare at your birthright and try to carry it? Why didn't you? Why did you choose to carry this little hope when you were already born with something so heavy?
This hope is the only thing that's mine. But I hate it. I hate it so bad. What if one day I could have chosen myself? Did I even try? I chose her, didn't I? I kept choosing her and us. And her and us. Is it okay if I chose me? Will I still be loved if I chose me?
I chose this, and the warmth of the sun followed me. But so did the cold, harsh moon.
Are you gonna regret this?
Hold on, I'm ready.
Wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Say cheese.
Cheese. Ah, let me see. He looks kind of dumb.
Joey, I told you Andrew was better. Okay, one more. Make a stupid face. 1, 2, 3. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Gong, seems like every time I see you, you get skinnier and skinnier. Gong, we pay a lot of money for your groceries, you know. Don't just throw away food. If you had stayed home, we could have cooked for you. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all cooked for you, just like a hotel. And you would have been able to help us out at the salon while you're at it. Would have saved us so much money.
I am eating. I'm just busy, so I don't have time to eat. It's normal.
Gong, you need to eat. I know you had the brains to get into UCLA, but I'm hoping that you still have the brains to graduate.
Uh-huh, yeah. I'm done.
You always cut them too big, Gong. They're gonna be eating cucumbers on the side of ban uk instead of the other way around if we give it to them like this. Here, I'll show you.
You're pretty good at this.
Of course. I fed you and Leo for how long now? Brought you to the park every day, wiped your butts, brought you all the toys you wanted. I remember you would always want to reach for the toys that were too high up for you to reach.
You're forgetting the part where you and Ba kept telling me that it wasn't that far away and teasing me that I could reach it. Of course, I was gonna get frustrated. I couldn't reach it.
Kontam quá. You're so greedy. I remember you'd cry and cry until Ba finally got the toy for you. And Gong, you're so serious. We just wanted to keep your goals high and tall so that you could grow taller and be able to reach whatever you wanted someday.
Mom.
And look how that ended up. You're still so tiny. No one's gonna take you seriously at the workplace if you're still this short, Gong.
Mom, just because you want me to grow taller doesn't mean it'll actually happen. I've been this height since high school.
You can still grow, you know. You don't stop growing until you're 25.
Mom,
That's your brain development, not your bone growth.
Whatever. I didn't study science. That's why Ba and I worked so hard to put you and Leo in school, so that you could make money and take care of us someday.
Just because you study something doesn't mean you'll actually make money from it. Besides, did you ever even like science?
I hated science. I wanted to be a teacher. Teach history, social studies, things like that.
A history teacher? You never told me that.
It's all in the past now, Gong. It just wasn't practical when we came to America. I can't live in the past when I have to take care of you and Leo. Besides, I don't know American history. But, did you know back in Vietnam, I was at the top of my class? Where do you think you got your brains from? Definitely not your father. He was awful at school.
Yes, Mom, I know. You always make fun of Dad for being the worst of his class while you were the best student in your entire grade, and how he practically begged you to tutor him.
Something like that. I'm pretty sure he more than begged. He would stay after school so that he could walk me home and even buy me snacks. I remember he'd wait at this gate with this big, silver, shiny bike. Sangwa. You know, your father's family had a lot of money back then.
Is that why you like him?
No. Besides, if I liked him for his money, don't you think we would still have some?
So, what did make you fall in love with Ba?
We were young, and your uncle and auntie, Ju Sao and Go Ba hadn't come over here yet.
Mom, that doesn't answer
You talk too much. There's still no vegetables outside, and they're just gonna get stale if you're sitting here. Didi, bring the cucumbers over to the patio and make sure you cover them with plastic wrap so the flies don't get to it. Go, shoo.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, hey. Look what I got. No, hey, Ollie. Takes my birthdays. Okay.
Help me clean up.
You still didn't answer my question, Matt. What about Ba made you fall in love with him?
Gong, when you get to our age, you don't remember why you like someone. You just do. It's too hard to think about the times before we met.
Well, there has to be some reason, right? You always tell me to find someone with good education and good money, but Ba? What could he possibly offer you that others couldn't?
You young kids these days have too much time on your hands. You ask too many questions, make things so complicated. Gong, we didn't have time to wonder if we were in love. We were too busy trying to make a living. And he better have loved me if he was going to be sharing the rent with me. Besides, I was making more than him at that time anyways.
Emily, come outside already. Everyone's waiting for you. I'm going to play the band with the jalwa and the extra basil. And you got too much cucumber. Again. No one's eating except June.
Anh, nghe rồi. Anh ồn ào quá. You know, she can take home the leftovers, you know. It's fine. Just save the extras. I'll eat them if there's too many.
Come sit down. Come eat. Ngồi xuống ăn đi. Đứng hoài không nghỉ ngơi chút nào hết.
You cooked us too much food. Mắc ta hong bổng bây giờ. Why didn't you tell me any of this before? Who were you? Who are you?
Are you gonna stay moping around in the house even though it's my birthday? Like, you went to college and you're still this boring. Like, aren't you supposed to be living it up? Going to socials, meeting new people, and everything? Not staying inside like a hermit.
Serious conversation.
It's too hot outside. You know how I am. I thrive best in the cold.
You? Thriving in the cold? Please. You literally start complaining, I'm freezing, when it drops below 75 degrees. Stop playing yourself. Look, even Matt's outside. You've been inside since we cut the cake, and that was hours ago.
You're just the life of the party, aren't you?
Of course I am. Ah, you sound so weird. Now move!
What'd you say?
You never talk like that. You sound way too chill, too relaxed, like you're not just a stick in the mud.
I am not a stick in the mud.
Keep telling yourself that. It helps you sleep at night. You know, everybody's been asking about you.
I'd rather not be at the mercy of a lecturer about my future employment. I'll just stay here and make sure the soup mangkuk doesn't burn. You know, keep the peace and all.
Look, you're stirring the soup so much, you can't even see the crab anymore. It's been a year since we've been able to gather the family like this. And for all they know, you're gonna be some big shot business girl making all the money in the world while I go off and embrace my inner wild child.
Don't think I'm going to be making the big bucks anytime soon, but thanks for still thinking I'll be the cooler sibling, even when we're older.
You're absolutely not welcome. I'm right, though. Why do you care so much what the family thinks about you? Or anyone, for that matter?
Well, we can't all be a wild child now, can we? I don't think Mom's gonna appreciate me telling the entire family that I want to move to one of the most expensive cities in the country to squander my degree and become a sound engineer.
Do you like always talk this much around other people? Have you ever considered, I don't know, talking to Mom?
Oh, shut up! You know she'd throw a fit. I had to come back here to help with their college fund. There's just no way I can leave this summer. And what if they give me a full-time offer? I wouldn't be able to visit often or help.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Your room makes for great extra storage.
Glad to know at least someone is supportive of me.
I think it's more than just me. You really are a stick in the mud, so stuck in your ways.
And does our wild child over here have any suggestions to get me out of this mud then?
Maybe you realize you're not stuck anymore.
Kang ơi, come say bye to cô chú and help me clean up while you're at it, okay? Pack the leftovers and don't throw any food away.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah. You go ahead. I'm gonna make a phone call.
You better take out the trash then. And please, take all those cucumbers with you.
Hey, this is Eli. Not here right now, but leave a message and I'll get back to you.
but you didn't even notice. It ain't raining anymore. It's hard to breathe when all you know is the struggle of staying above the rising water line. Well, the sky is finally open. Rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Hold tight to your umbrella, darling. I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. You could see what I see. You'd be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tie up the bow, take off your coat, and take a look around. 'Cause the sky is finally open. Rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Hold tight to your umbrella, darling. I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your So tie up the bow, take off your coat, and take a look around. Everything is alright now, 'cause the sky is finally open. Rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Oh, let go of your umbrella, darling. I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Yeah, there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. It'll all be alright.
Con, đi tắm đi. Thúi quá. Go shower, Gong, you stink. And don't drip water all over the floor when you're done. Phá quá. Làm nhà ướt nhẹp hết. Mẹ sẽ phải lau hoài.
All right, I just need to get my clothes.
sharing trauma to dishes. And where are you? What if one day I don't know you? What if one day you leave? How confusing the time zone changes left of you and me. Maybe it's all the drinks you're buying. I was feeling like a kid, spying on hidden storefronts, cameras waiting on your graveyard shift.
Gong! I told you to shower and you haven't done it yet? It's so late. I bet you do the same thing while you're at college. No wonder you look so tired all the time. You're not taking care of yourself.
I haven't played this guitar in a while. Forgot how nice it sounds.
Of course. We bought it for you after all, and it was expensive. Now look at it, just sitting in your room getting all dusty.
Not anymore. I'll bring it to my apartment when we drive back to school.
Bring it to school? You'll just get distracted like you did back then. You'd waste all your time all day playing on that guitar, have to stay up all night to do your homework. You're just gonna get distracted, Gong. Just leave it here.
You just told me it was getting dusty because I left it here. The guitar wasn't a waste. I liked it a lot. I still play.
I bet that's why you never answer any of my texts or calls until a few days later, isn't it? Gong, you're playing around again instead of doing what you need to do. Keep your hobbies and your responsibilities separate, Gong. You have to work on school right now. Right now, school is your only priority.
I'm not playing around. I'm taking this seriously, Matt. I saved up my money and bought myself my own guitar. I started a band. We play around places in town. I write our songs and I sing too, and I know I can do well as a...
What? Musician?
No, Matt. Not just a musician. An audio engineer. I've been working so hard to pay off for all my sound equipment, been building my portfolio. I have mentors at school, and they were helping me send my resume to companies last quarter, and look, it all paid off. A label in New York offered me an audio engineering internship this summer.
New York? Do you know how scary that place is? It's so far away, and there's no one to help you. Gong! What do you need to do in New York that you can't do here? Gong, right now school is your priority. You have to focus on that. This is serious, Gong. You can't just decide that you want to be some audio engineer and then move across the country. This is your future we're talking about. Man and Bag can't support you forever. You need to find a stable job so that you can take care of yourself. And Leo.
I didn't just decide this. Are you not listening to me? I've planned on pursuing this for so long. That's where all my efforts these past 3 years have been going to. This internship is a step in the right direction. If I do well, I can get different opportunities and gain stability. And I know I can do it. Just trust me.
Trust you? How do you expect me to trust you when you think it's just so easy for you to do whatever you want to do without concern for anyone else? You clearly aren't thinking ahead, but thinking ahead! You have responsibilities and you know that. We need you during the summers. And you don't tell any of us anything that's going on at school when we're the ones that are supporting you only for you to leave? And you got a job without telling us. For what? To buy yourself a guitar? That's bullshit. You shouldn't have to worry about working while you're studying gong. That's Matt and Baz's responsibility. Especially not to buy things that'll just get dusty later on. Why are you making things so much harder for yourself? And for me.
Because it matters to me. It may be hard for you, but this is the one thing I want to do for myself. This is the life I want to create.
Well, you can't create any kind of life if you can't pay your bills or put food on the table.
You came here for opportunity. And now, when it's right in front of me, you tell me I shouldn't take it? You've never cared about my happiness. I thought you'd understand. You're a hypocrite.
You didn't have to yell, Em.
Someone has to tell her that she can't be stuck dreaming all the time. June phải đối diện với thực thể. The roof over her head and the food and the table come from what? Money. And she's not going to make any of that from pursuing some empty promise across the country. Thôi nó phải làm người lớn. She has to grow up sooner or later, and
Just because you had to?
because we all had to.
She seems all grown up to me. She had everything planned. She sounded really proud.
Of course, that's what she thinks now. But we know better, and how can we let her go when we know that she's going to come crawling back to us when her plan fails?
And we should hope that she comes back to us when things go wrong. We named her Havan, our summer cloud, for a reason. Sunlight finds its way down to earth, even on the cloudiest days. She has so many different paths she can take, ones that we couldn't even dream of back then. And I don't understand them either, but she does. Don't you remember what it felt like to leave back then? Just us and our big plans?
Look how that turned out.
I'm not going to let you think that we failed. We've sent one of our children to college, and she has found more opportunities to go further than we ever have. We don't know any better. All we can do is trust her.
She's my daughter. I don't want to lose her too.
I know. I know.
I might look a bit older now, but I'm still the same kid I've always been. Change the color of my hair, but I still need you like I always did. Friends just finished college and they're moving to the city where I live.
So you might have to see me less, but it's nice to have somebody to miss.
I'm so looking.
Can you help cut the green onions? What are you going to do when you get back to school?
Unpack, study, what I usually do.
Oh, that was gone. You know, you already work hard.
Glad to know you're aware. Was starting to think everyone here thought I was wasting my time.
Man, just worries for you. A lot. It's how she cares.
Yeah. Do you worry about me?
I worry, but I figured out a long time ago that you'd be just fine. Man just doesn't want you to struggle the way we did.
But I'm not either of you. Things are different now. You can't control everything. I have to learn to struggle eventually.
I know, but it's hard, you know? Choosing your own path, especially when it's the one you want to go down. What if it's not worth it in the end?
Well, I won't know if I don't try.
And that's something your mom would say. But honestly, Gong, how badly do you want to do this?
Isn't just wanting to enough?
I'm not sure. That's what Man and I used to think too. Do you know what your man, your Bangwai, said before she left?
No. We never talk about Bawai. Mea always said that Grandma was too busy for us to visit her.
Well, that is true. Your Bangwai never knows when to stop working. Back in Vietnam, I'd only ever see her after her shifts at the salon.
Salon?
That's right. Your Bangwai works and runs her own salon. Man, I used to hate working there. Every day after school, she'd have to come back and sweep up the hair clippings and work at the cash register. Man, I told Bangwai that she didn't want to grow up to be a hairdresser. So she left with me.
She told me she wanted to be a teacher?
It was her dream. She wanted to come here, make good money, and bring her family over. She used to tell me how she wanted to decorate her classroom just like your elementary school teachers did.
But none of Mea's family's here.
It was too hard to bring them over.
And what were your dreams, Ba? Why'd you come here?
I didn't really know at first. When I first came here, I just wanted to come to someplace better, someplace safe. I was pretty lame back then. Your mom called me spineless before I proposed to her. But I started to realize I really liked cooking. There's so much bad food here. American food tasted so strange to us, and we didn't like the taste at all. We tried to find ingredients to make Vietnamese food, but they don't sell it here, so we had to make do. Your mom used to hate cooking back then. She was too impatient. But I liked it. So I'd experiment a little whenever I had time and substitute things in to replicate the taste.
Is that why we had chicken nugget banh mi when we were younger?
It's the only way you and Leah would eat your vegetables.
So, you wanted to be a chef?
Yeah, something like that. But working as a line chef didn't pay as well as working at the auto shop. And we both thought that we'd only be working those jobs temporarily until we could find better ones. We wanted to take night classes, but they were too expensive, and we had to take priority with putting a roof over our head and putting meals on our plates, and eventually we had you and Leo to take care of.
But even then, you two had your goals. They're what motivated you to come here in the first place. Wouldn't you say it was worth it to follow your dreams?
Maybe. After all, we had you and Leo here. But there's a balance to the world, Gong. As much as it was worth it, it came with a lot of pain.
Weren't you at least happy to make your own decision? Even if Wai didn't want her to go, Maya still came here.
She was happy. We were independent for the first time in our lives, and we learned so much when we first came here. But it was also hard. We didn't speak the language, and the system here is so different than it was back in Vietnam. And your man, your Bang Wai, they argued a lot before she left. After you were born, they stopped talking to each other.
Does Maya regret coming here to America then? Because she left, but why abandon her? Is she going to abandon me if I go to New York?
Your mom's too nosy to abandon you. She'll be calling you every week asking what you had for lunch and what you've been up to. When you and your brother were born, it felt like we remembered why we came here. To offer something that neither of us had. And your mom's ambitious, just like you. She wanted to achieve so much here, and she wants you to as well. That's why she pushes you so hard.
That's not fair. I always help out the family, and just this once back, I want to do this for myself. I feel like Maya just wants me to do whatever she tells me to do.
Maybe it seems like she thinks that way, but think about it some more, Gong, all right?
Okay.
I have to get to work now. I'm gonna get ready, but I'm working half a day, so I'll see you when I get back.
Yeah, I'm leaving it in the evening, so bye-bye. I wonder what Maya's really thinking. I can't ask her that. That'd be so awkward. I don't even know where to start. Why can't she just tell me how she feels and what she's really thinking?
Gong, you wash the dishes too loudly. You're gonna wake up the entire neighborhood. My plates better not be broken. We've had those since you were a baby.
They're fine, Matt. You can check the drying rack if you're so worried.
I don't need to check. You're old enough now to be good at washing up.
Yes, I am. I'm old enough to know how to do my own housework and look after myself. Why do you always make it seem like I'm doing something wrong when I'm not?
Oh, you're so dramatic. I'm just teasing you.
I don't know when you're teasing me and when you're not.
What? You think I'm nagging you all the time?
Yeah, it pretty much sounds like it. Every time you call me or text me, you always give me a laundry list of things I should be doing or not doing in the way you want them done.
You're so dramatic, Gong. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. You're so sensitive. Besides, what? You think you know everything? You may be an adult, but you're my baby. Matt is just trying to look out after you. You'll understand someday when you have someone to look after too.
I know. I really appreciate the help. I just wish you could trust me a little. I'm an adult.
Do you know what being an adult means?
Kind of.
Gong. You'll have your entire life to figure that out. But Matt won't be nearby anymore to be able to help you out. That's why I'm trying to give you all of my advice now while you're still under my roof eating my food.
And when I can't figure it out?
Ask your Matt, of course. I've been cleaning up your messes for how long now? I can handle whatever it is that you've gotten yourself into.
Does that mean you'll let me go?
Sure. But we have to look at apartments together before you go, okay? And Gong, you're not gonna know everything. But we're hoping that we've raised you well enough to be able to figure it out on your own, even when it gets hard. You can always just call and I'll tell you how to fix it. Okay. I have to go to work now. Make sure you take over the leftovers, okay? No one's gonna eat them except you, so don't forget them.
All right. Bye, Matt. There's so much cucumber.
My life's a juxtaposition, what I got and what I'm missing, what I want and what I'm wishing, right? I got a blue tick like I'm famous, and I use it cause I'm shameless, so my songs are on your playlist, right? I'm going out there looking stylish, got the tag on but I hide it, I'm hoping that I kept the receipt. All my friends are just like me, we don't need your sympathy. I'm still here living at my mama's house, sleeping on my mama's couch. I'm still here trying to get the girls around, but we found a way to work it out. We got it made, we got it made. 20 plus and underpaid, waiting for my world to change.
Ain't no competition, yeah, she's super
Summertime, you know what it is. Yeah, you might get some kids if we chill. Girl, you giving me the vibe, giving me the vibe. I can tell you got a freaky side. Oh no. Plus you're respected everywhere that you go. I need that energy, girl. Just let me know. Yeah. Girl, I must admit, she don't take no shit. No. She be on her shit. That's them queen vibes. That's them queen vibes. That's them queen vibes.
I ain't with the back and forth, I ain't back and forth, but like, fuck up what you're asking for, but just back and forth, but like, but is she a man still back or home? He ain't that important, like, you ain't really seen it like that before, not like that before, you like, already know what you want, bitch, why you keep hitting my phone? Fuck with a nigga before, just wait till I get in my zone. Fuck all this silly talk, Marvin told me never hit it wrong. Certain shit a nigga pick up on, you cannot trick me, the jig is up. Never up, bitch, like, evidently you don't. Little boy ain't no chump. Real nigga don't say nothing. When you put it like that, you right. Nigga think he got it like that when I act like that, alright. I'm about to have to backtrack. Not gon' back, you right. You right, yeah.
Bitch, you're right. Bitch, I think you right. I be like, bitch, you're right. Bitch, I think you right. I be like, bitch, you're right. Bitch, I think you right. I be like, bitch, you're right.
You going so far, keep running away from me. You said you know who you are, you keep it so sweet.
Are you recording? Alright. Okay, welcome to your 20s, babe. Welcome to your 20s, babe. Welcome to your 20s, babe.
I'll admit it, I've been wanting you and I've been trying to pick it. Watching every move, if I could get a minute, I'll show you I'm the one to do in a minute. I'll show you I'm the one for you. Okay, I'm honestly trying to see if me and you could be a possibly modesty. Is what I'm about, but man, I'm thrown up off the Hennessy. So let me throw you in the product. We'll be nada. Always cop the loot, Biggie stick up, so I shoot. Then I'm whipping over you. And she said that she loved it, I'm so driven that she wanna ride. So far, keep running away from me. Keep on running, baby. You said you know who you are. You keep it so sweet. So sweet. I got you going so far. Keep running away from me. Keep on running away. You said you know who you are. You keep it so sweet. Yeah. 20s, babe. Welcome to your 20s, babe. Welcome to your 20s, babe. Welcome to your
sound so innocent, all full of good intent. Swear you know best, but you expect me to jump up on board with you, right off into your delusional sunset. I'm not the one who's lost with no direction, but you'll never see. You're so busy making maps with my name on them in all caps. You got the talking down, just not the listening. And who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be?
All right, everybody, newspaper really needs this photo. I need you all to get together now. Here, all right. Can the couple of you in the front scoot and squat down just a little bit? Thank you. Already, 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you. Hey, Eli. Are you going to the team dinner later tonight?
No, I should really stay home and study.
Right after a race? I don't know about you, but my stomach is screaming for some hot rice right now. Not homework.
Been starting to think that maybe I should push myself a little harder.
Eli, you get decent grades. Come on, this isn't like you. Is this about the fight you had with June? Take some time for yourself, bud. Let me know if I can grab you some food or anything. Help?
I'm all right.
Okay. Can we talk a little? Do you want to sit?
Yeah.
I know I hurt you. I'm so sorry.
You made me feel like I wasn't enough. You kept pushing and pushing, saying it was all for me, but it wasn't. It all got so suffocating, and then I snapped. Maybe I shouldn't have yelled. I should have told you how I felt sooner. I'm sorry, but you really hurt me and stressed me out, June. I know you mean well, but you made me feel like your approval meant more than my own.
I'm so sorry for not listening to you and pushing you to that point. I want to support you. I really do. And I know I messed up. Will you let me try one more time in the way you want me to?
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Not to be rude or anything, because I'm glad you came around. What made you change your mind?
I thought a lot while I was back at home. I told my mom about the internship. And I told her about the band and music and everything. She looked hurt, like she was losing me and didn't know how to hold on. But she changed her mind right before I left.
It's great. That's really great.
You were right. I couldn't keep telling myself that I would be okay staying here for the summer, not when I worked so hard.
You know, I usually am, about most things.
Of course, of course. But, hey, I'm really sorry. I crossed a lot of boundaries. And I know that this is something we'll continue to talk about, and I just wanted you to know that.
I know you're sorry. And I'm sorry too. But for now, do you want to hang out for a little bit? I miss you while you were gone.
Yeah. You want to get some food?
Oh, definitely.
Are we thinking takeout or?
Can we do takeout? And watch a couple episodes of that show at your place?
Of course.
Let's go. So how's little Leo doing?
Oh God, he's so annoying.
Time that you hum it wrong, I'll help you sing the right melody. It goes la 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 la. That's how it goes. If things go bad for you, then things are going bad for me. We're in this thing together. I couldn't think of a better team. And when the world gets heavy, the weight is...
I wonder where they are.
I doubt these things started on time. According to her text, they should have started 10 minutes ago.
I think we all thought that.
Oh wait, look, there's people going on stage. I think that's them.
Thank you so much for having us today. This is dedicated to all of our loved ones out there. Hope you enjoy.
Ba-dum-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-ba-ba, ah-ooh, ba-dum-dum, ba-da-ooh, ba-dum, ah-ooh, ba-da-da. When I was just a kid, I couldn't wait till I grew up. Tried walking in your shoes, but couldn't even tie them up. No matter how big and tall I grew, I was always looking up to you. You showed me that I was just a diamond in the rough. You helped me to grow into the woman I've become. We've been down, we've been up. I hope I made you proud enough. You make it look easy, even when I'm hard to love. I'm hard to When I dropped out of school, you told me that my time was up. I was a rebel with the cause, just didn't know quite what it was. And so I got a job that barely paid. You said you did the same thing at my age. You showed me that I was just a diamond in the rough. You helped me to grow into the woman I've become. We've been down, we've been up. I hope I made you proud enough. You make it look easy, even when I'm hard to love.
I have an excellent father. His strength is making me stronger. God smiles on my little brother. Inside and out, he's better than I am. And I grew up in a pretty house, and I had space to run, and I had the best days with you.
You showed me that I was just a diamond in the rough. You helped me to grow into the woman I've become. We've been down, we've been up. I hope I made you proud enough. You make it look easy, even when I'm hard to love. We've been down, we've been up. I hope I made you proud enough. You make it look easy.
Thank you.
We won't keep you. Looks like you've got quite the visitors. I'll see you later tonight at your place.
Yep, see ya.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye, Matt. Leo. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for coming by.
Of course. You young kids have too much energy these days. But we have to go to work tomorrow early, okay, Gong? So we have to head out.
Sorry.
Okay, go warm up the car, Anne.
That was a good performance, Gong.
So tall on stage.
Oh, Matt, I found some apartment listings. I'll send it to you when I get home. And I was wondering if it'll be okay if I sent you our latest album. It'll have the song we performed today on it.
Only if you want to.
Ready for a miracle, I'll chill until the sun sets. Waiting for the magic hour. It ain't perfect, but everything's beautiful here. It ain't perfect, but everything's beautiful. It ain't perfect, but everything's beautiful. It ain't perfect, but everything's beautiful. It ain't perfect, no. It was windy in the city, so pretty.
You're right. That dinner was, in fact, life-changing. Tastes even more special with such excellent company.
Get ready for the bakery I'm taking you to tomorrow. They have the best pineapple breads I've had since being here. I always get them on Saturdays to kick off a good start to the weekend.
This trip has already had such a great start. Can't wait to see where you go next.
Me too. Sorry, by the way, that I couldn't pick you up from the airport. I just really needed a nap.
It's okay. I'm glad that you're resting. Now I get to say I've successfully hailed a taxi cab just like in the movies. Though, I will say, traffic here is a lot worse than what you described over video call. It's a lot louder too. And it's so humid.
That's the city for you. There's always something going on. But you learn to tune it out. You learn to tune it out eventually. And how many taxis passed you before you actually got in one?
That's classified. You know, you're starting to sound like a real city dweller for someone who's only been here 2 months. Pretty soon, you're gonna be like a total grump running to your office with your bodega sandwich in hand, just like everybody else here.
Definitely have had my fair share of bodega sandwiches. Although, I don't know if I can eat them anymore, especially after my assignment last week.
And how'd that go? You were texting me about it for a while. Last time we video called, you looked really stressed out.
I turned it into my supervisor. I'm so worried. I've never done anything like that before.
I'm sure you did great. Can I see it when we get back to your apartment?
You really want to see it?
Of course I do.
Thank you, for being so supportive and seeing the summer with me.
Seeing the summer?
Yeah. You've been so supportive. And it feels like I spent this entire summer with you, even if we were apart for majority of it.
The distance didn't even matter to me that much. Not when I knew this was a decision you were making for yourself. This summer was something you wanted. And I'm really glad you chose to fight for it.
But what if this ended up horribly? What if I ended up like some washed up wannabe?
So? I'd still love and support you anyways. The important thing is that you made the choice in coming here. And besides, I knew you'd make it all work out in the end even if you didn't do well when you got to the city. You're too stubborn not to make it all work out.
That's a lot of faith in little old me.
Not at all. After all, you were the one who supported me the most, even when I retired from the track team.
Well, of course. I knew it was going to make you happy, even if it was such a hard decision.
You see where I'm getting at here?
Yeah, okay.
Looks like I'm not the only one who has faith in you. Before I left, your mom gave me this huge package. Oh my God. Almost didn't fit in my suitcase.
Let me guess. Isn't rice, ramen, more cold medicine than I could ever take in my entire lifetime?
Can't forget the shampoo and conditioner refills and socks in place of packing peanuts. You know, I'm starting to wonder if she suspects anything between us, just based on how often I've been dropping by your house and the salon to help send stuff to you.
Well, you are spending the next few days with me. Aren't you flying back with me too? And aren't you staying over for a few days? My mom was just texting me how she wants to make you all this soup and food when you come over. She practically loves you.
Oh, I'm honored. Your mom's too kind. I'm going to be smothered in her love.
You basically are already. Just you wait. She'll start nagging at you like you're her daughter too.
Oh, absolutely. You know, she even started sending me pictures of the scrapbook she's been making with your dad. Is that like the new thing now?
Yeah, that and making herbal tea. She says she's some of her batches lately. We've been texting a lot since I left, and it's been really nice.
I'm sure she's really happy with how it all turned out, too. How much are we gonna bet that she forgot a sock in that package?
I think I would be a millionaire with that bet. So, what now?
If you're talking about dessert, I'm gonna have to pass on that one. I am still so full from all that noodle soup, I don't think I can even move. You're gonna have to carry me home.
No, not that. Not always thinking about dessert, you know. I mean, what now? Like, what do you want to do now that you're here?
Well, I'm here for another week. I was thinking we could stop by some museums or tourist traps. Oh, I've been meaning to try some really good coffees, so we should definitely stop by some good cafes.
And after all that, what then?
Like after the trip? Well, I have orientation for my internship at the physical therapy clinic. You know, the one I told you about before I boarded. Then fourth year starts. The rest is up to us, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's go then.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun.
Cô muốn kiểu gì hôm nay? What would you like today?
Hôm nay cô muốn cách như thế nào? What would you like done today?
Chỉ tỉ một chút thôi. Just a trim today.
Dạ cô.
I want to go a lot shorter. Maybe touch up my roots. It's been a while since I've had an appointment with you.
Dạ cô.
How are you so detailed, even at your age? Thấy bà Liên làm ở đây cho mấy năm rồi. How are you working still? Do you have children to look after you?
I am not that old. I can still take care of myself. Some of my children are still in school anyways. They live too far away to help at the salon. My eldest daughter lives overseas, in America. Phải đó là con của cô không? Is that your daughter? Con gái nhìn dễ thương quá.
Yeah, con gái em từng lễ này thăm nhà từ trường học. Yes, my daughter is actually visiting from college.
How's your daughter doing? Lâu quá rồi không gặp con bé Hạ Vân. I've been coming in for so long. She must be all grown up now. You worked so hard to provide for her, haven't you?
Of course. She's such an expensive child. Van is finishing up her third year of college right now. Thấy nó bận việc quá. She's always so busy. She usually doesn't have time to visit. Nhưng nó mới về nhà cho sinh nhật của thằng Leo. She came home a few weeks ago for my son's birthday. You know how it is. Kids these days have to work so hard to make a living compared to us.
It is too hard for my daughter to help us while she's overseas. Even with her husband and his family over there, she still has to work every day. I haven't seen her in many, many years. Last time we spoke was when she was near due with her first child.
My children are so strange to me sometimes. They say things I don't understand and want to do things I've never even heard of. To think that they're my own flesh and blood. I didn't anticipate struggling this much to understand them, but I guess motherhood aches. No matter where you raise your children.
Her husband called me when their second child was born. They named him Phong, after the wind and its breeze. I haven't heard from them since. I often wonder what they're like. My daughter, her husband, and my grandchildren. I wonder the same for my children here in Vietnam. It is my duty as their mother to look after them, but as I get older, I'm starting to think that motherhood was not always meant to be this lonely.
There are some things I only understood once I had to care for someone entirely and unconditionally. Lên non, mới biết non cao, nuôi con, mới biết công lao mẹ hiền. At first in America, it was just my husband and I. And yet was the only person that would care for me and I for him, and I thought by then I surely knew what that kind of care meant. What it meant to be devoted to someone and a life beside them. But when my children were born, devotion looked different.
I wonder if things between my daughter and I could have ended differently. If I had just told her before she left for America that truthfully and honestly, all I wanted was for her to be safe and happy, would I still know her? Can I still know her?
It felt strange to love someone so small and unfamiliar with the world. I was devoted to them, my flesh and blood. But blood and bone and flesh are alive, and living things change. They grow up, they leave, they return. All the while I, as their caregiver, am devoted to staying by their side, even if it scares me to see them stray.
What would she say to me? What would I say to her?
There are too many things that I wish I could tell my man. I want to tell her about all the things I've done. Show her about all the things I've seen. Tell her about the people I've raised.
Even if I never get to know her again, does my moonchild, Bangwit, know that I still care for her?
Devotion was never meant to be lonely. This is the life that I made for myself, and I'm happy. But I just want to try one more time to tell you, if you'll listen.
Chỉ nếu con muốn thôi. Only if you want to.
Golden when the day met the night. When the
So did y'all like the show?
Say it again.
Hello. Okay. So did y'all like the show?
Thank you for your applause. And if you would like to further support us, there are QR codes in the lobby where you can access our program. Our GoFundMe is on there and our Venmo is on there. And we'd really appreciate any of the support you could give.
They're working hard behind the scenes, making set pieces, and running around when the lights go down. A huge thank you to our backstage run crew. With coordinators, Michelle Pham and Jessica Tran.
They're gracing the stage with their elegance. It's our traditional dance team. Coordinated by Vivian Dome. Coordinated by Vivian Doe. Oh, okay. And cabinet members Harrison Kasor, Madeline Lake Wang, Francis Nguyen,
Jessica Chun, and Tracy Chun.
They got the moves, they got the grooves. It's VSU Modern! With coordinators Amy Pham and Brian Phan.
Where are they?
With coordinators Amy Pham and Brian Phan.
They're pulling at our heartstrings with their amazing vocal performance. It's AweChords a cappella. Coordinated by Sarah Hisamuni.
Wowing us with their intense emotional performance, give it up for Moditional Dance Team. Coordinated by Celine Nguyen and Brandon Tran. We can thank them for our programs, social media posts, photos, and so much more. A huge thank you to our publicity team, with coordinators Shang Feng Chin, Chloe Ratika, and Min Tram Tran.
They're making the money to make this show possible, and without them, this show could not be possible. A huge thank you to our fiscal team, coordinated by Megan Cow and Grant Kinsley.
They're putting together all of the amazing music for the show. It's our sound committee coordinated by Caitlin Vu. And a special shout out to Eric Tran, who was manning our camera and live stream. And now it's time to introduce our main drama cast for the night. Tonight's performers: Brian Phan as Leo, Ellison Trin as Grandma Lien, Tanisha Lay as Eli, Calvin Yuen as the dad Nyut. Michelle Lay as the mom Nyut. And last but not least, Nala Son as their protagonist, June. Drama cast was coordinated by Dylan Janati.
And last but certainly not least, we would like to introduce our director, Gina Huynh.
I couldn't do this without my amazing executive team, Annie Pham, my artistic coordinator, Ray Ting Jia, my stage manager, and my producer, Joanne Long. I cannot believe this is happening. I don't think any of us would have thought 2.5 years ago that we could be here today. But whether you've known me since my very first day of college, my college orientation, this quarter that we started, I am so unbelievably thankful to each and every single one of you that made this production possible. And more than anything, I am thankful to the friends, family, and special guests that were able to make it today. You know who you are, but for the people that were my chosen family that could and could not make it out here today, I love you all so much, and thank you everyone who came to this show. And yeah, I can't believe it, we did it, y'all! Woo!